tune. You'll notice it is skewed heavily in favor of a couple of them, which is funny. So read those before and after each tune, during each tune, whenever you want. It is there for you to read really interesting stuff these kids have to say. bit.ly/MGMS Orchestra. We're going to warm up so you can keep chatting amongst yourselves. When you hear a tuning note, that is when the concert will begin, so you can keep hanging out for a couple minutes here. Here we go.
More life.
Thank you so much. Welcome to our 8th grade orchestra fall concert. I'm Alan Paquin, Vintage Orchestra here. I've had the pleasure of meeting most of you over the last 3 years, knowing all these kids here. So thanks for coming to their first concert of their last year of middle school. What you just heard is Sky Sweet. We heard the wispy clouds rolling in and then the pitter patter of the rain and this intense thunderstorm and the sun coming out after the storm. It's a really fun one to play. Up next, we are going to hear La Bruja, or The Witch, which is a Mexican folk song in the style of a waltz. And then after that, we're going to hear Riders in the Night, where you might imagine the galloping sounds of a cowboy riding through the night. Thank you. So that one and another tune that we'll hear in a second here. I know I said you're going to hear Riders in the Night next, but I want to go out of order here. That tune you'll hear as well as General's Order later on at our February double event, which you may or may not have on your calendars now. So on February 11th, we're doing our annual district Orchestra Festival, where we get to work with 8th grade students from all over the district. Usually have 150, 170 kids all together playing a bunch of fun orchestra music. And what we do at that event is we have a high school teacher come work with us, and we rotate high schools. This year we have our Osseo High School orchestra teacher, Dr. Krista Segardine, and that's going to be a blast. We do this every year. It's a lot of fun, well-oiled machine. Then, later that week, on Friday the 14th, Valentine's Day, we get to take the kids downtown Minneapolis to the, it's a lot of words, Minnesota Music Educators Association Midwinter Clinic. And we get to play for a bunch of music teachers around the state. Most music teachers go to this. We go to clinics and do professional development. We also get to hear lots of bands and orchestras and choirs perform. So we're going to take our district orchestra there, and all these kids behind me will have the opportunity to go share their music with a bunch of music teachers. We're doing 2 of our tunes tonight there because we have like 9 pieces to learn for that show, and it's a lot of music, so we want to front load some of it right now. So anyhow, on with the show.
Just turn that off.
next one, one more of the upcoming season and not the current season, maybe a little preview for you of what's to come. This is not a 7th grade orchestra, as you can hear. They sound pretty darn good, don't they? Yeah. I tell you what, these kids, they're working so hard in class, literally every day. We hardly get a break. We had a lot to learn. And they seem to like it. They seem to like working hard. Whenever there's a break in the action of the class, I mean, there's 15 kids, 20 kids just playing. They're just practicing, because they can't get enough. But when we stop in between tunes to move on to the next activity, they're talking about the music. They're talking about what just happened. I got kids coming into practice before school. I got kids excited to learn stuff together. It's such a lovely group of young musicians that we got here. So thank you for letting me have them for an hour again. We have one more for you. Snow Day. The kids like to call it store brand, Walmart brand Jingle Bells. And you'll see why. Thank you so much. We'll see you again on February 11th at Osceola Senior High. Thank you so much for coming to our fall concert. It's the first concert of the music department this year, so we're so glad we could warm it up for you here. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for 8th grade orchestra again.